Adventure Island 3, on to World 2. We are I know it's been a long time, we just beat, supposedly, the ant lion in the first one. Now we're on the Bottomless Pit. You notice I have quite a bit more swag than I did on the first world. I started this one after I had done some swag collecting. So now we're starting off the second level on a fresh game, 0.0 fruit, but a pretty good collection of our animal buddies. So in the Bottomless Pit, I'm going to take our one red Tailor, I think is the name of the guys here. So our caves are now a different color. We've got the gold colored cave. A couple new enemies, the little cave shrimp guys there. And these bats, pretty much the same as they were. This secret's about the same as the secret on the other one. Just drop in the lava and grab that. You can only get that if you've got the red Tailor, the red dinosaur, and there's another one, so I get another one to add to my collection there. The rest of this level's pretty short, pretty straightforward. I get another bonus red dinosaur, and on we go. On out through, down to the Coastal Clash, not the Oak Forest. There's more of those that are the Oak Forest. I'll bring in the same gang that I have. Here we find a bonus clock that lets me just power over everything. Get to run over top of all these guys. Take out the snake. There we go. Alright. These second level, second world levels, I should say, not second level. Second world levels are not too tricky. Got a pretty good idea where the secrets are for these. Here I get a few more of our dinosaur buddies, including one of the plesiosaur ones, which are not useful at all in the land levels, but of course indispensable in the water levels. That crow lays an egg there that gives me the spinny Triceratops character. There's a fox and a toad. And another toad. There we go. And sprint to the finish. So I'm collecting more of the dinosaur buddies, and we'll be getting some one-ups here hopefully as well. This is our first ice cave level. Here's where the blue dinosaur buddy comes in handy, and I'll just bring the blue dinosaur buddy. Or something I'll show you in this level, but I won't take it. It's actually a warp to the next world in this level. This is the first time we've done an ice cave, and these levels, if you don't have the blue dinosaur, have ice physics, which we all love in games. Right here on this spot, there's a secret which I'll show you, but I won't take advantage of it, like I said. Would you like to skip the boss in this stage? So I'm not going to take him up on that, but had I done so, he just carries you away off to the next world. There's a bonus blue dinosaur. And I'm going to have to hurry here to get the... Oh! Shoot! I won't show you the warp skip this time because that slowed me down a little bit. Made me hurry to get that meat. The way this level... They give you an introduction to what they're going to be doing in levels coming up very soon, where they don't give you enough fruit to really keep healthy throughout the course of the level. At least I didn't... I'm not down a blue dinosaur because of it, though, so that's good. There we go. So they start to get stingy with their food to make you hurry, and of course when you hurry you make mistakes. I'm really glad that I can avoid those ice physics with the blue dinosaur. So when I used to play this game, there's no password system or anything, so anytime you turn on the machine you've got to start at level 1 and work your way through. So once I found that secret, I was commonly skipping the rest of this world to go to World 3. This is another not so fun kind of level, the cloud levels. Never a huge fan of these because there's lots of platforming, and I'm not very strong with platforming levels like this. I just don't feel confident on lots of the jumps, and my timing isn't wonderful for most of these. Woo! There was pretty good, taking that toad out at the end of the fairy time. There's just lots of long jumps in here and a lot of memorizing you have to do, like that crow. These levels, they make you hurry and then you make a mistake. Or they make you think you have to hurry when you really don't. A lot of these clouds are trick clouds, so I'm going to go a lot more slowly through this one. Take out the toad here. There we go. You've got to use the dash jump a lot in this level, and in a lot of levels coming up. That dash jump, especially if you've got one of the dinosaur buddies, can really hurt because you can get, I think that's a skateboard. Oh, no, that's a hammer. Other playthroughs of mine, that's been a skateboard. And a skateboard would be just about, for me anyway, certain death in this level. Here we get to our secret. And then after the secret, it's a quick trip to the end. This is one of the spring stages. Just navigate it carefully. We can do pretty well on these. Mostly it depends on... Oh, I missed the orange there. About using the B button to accelerate and decelerate. Here we get another plesiosaur, and when you change dinosaur buddies, it changes their physics. It changes the way you move, so it makes it tricky to... there we go. There's the end. Tricky to navigate those because you have to hit the B button to dash, but depending on which robot buddy, I want to keep saying, depending on which dinosaur buddy you've got with you. Here I bring in the blue, and we'll see why. Not really for the ice physics in this one. And I'll turn down that meat. If I don't get it easily... Oh, no! Oh, shoot, I missed my secret. There's a really handy secret, but I'm sure I'll die at least once on this stage. See, I'm going to die from hunger already in this thing. Because it's stingy with fruit. It's stingy with fruit. I took my time at the beginning. I missed getting the meat. Well, at least we'll get to see the secret collected now. There's that meat. At least we'll get to see the secret. So that works as kind of the de facto timer. And see, normally when I get the secret, I'm set for fruit for most of the stage because it's another one of these. Springboard stage where you're managing your pushing of the B button. And again, oh, I might come down and see if you leave the bonus stage with the plesiosaur, you're pretty much hosed. Because her movement is so poor on land. You have to wait for logs. And I'll just lose her on the second one of these. Ha! That would be death if I grabbed that. Although pretty rad if I could make it through the whole level with the skateboard. Oh, come on, baby! There we are. Boomerang, not quite as handy as the hammers or the axes. Guess they are. Here's what we're looking for. There we go. There's our flying dinosaur pal. And the rest of the level falls together just like that. Easy as you please. Here's our boss level. I'm going to bring in... Be careful how I do this. There we go. Just the red dinosaur buddy. And this level is a pretty tricky platforming level without the red dinosaur buddy, but becomes a lot like the cave levels when you've got them. You just go in the... I presume this is supposed to be lava. Maybe it's some kind of like poison swamp that they want you to think you're having to work through. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, the red buddy can walk through it, so you can... And there's no enemies down there, so you can just sprint right through. Get my secret right here. I know there's secrets that I'm missing, and secrets I still haven't discovered. Oh, only grapes in that one? Shoot. And I'm sure there's secrets that I haven't discovered. Even after 20 years, I'm still learning this game. Came out in '92, so I guess more than 20 years now. But this was a trick that I used to use, because this second level boss is rather a fun one. So when I did play through this level, which I didn't do very often once I found the level skip secret, I always enjoyed that. You notice I didn't bring a hand weapon with me, and that's because when you fight bosses, if you can get through the level without a hand weapon, the boss fight gives you a hand weapon, and then I can take that with me, of course. So, like a lot of bosses, functions the same way. 3 parts, one's vulnerable, then another one, and this one should be... There we go. That's the end of level 2. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll be back next week with level 3 after our beautiful music.